when you see the psychopath and nobody else can, and they know you know, but you can't say anything because people won't believe you, it's game on. When you see the hive mind, and nobody else can see the hive mind, they say, okay, game on. Nobody else will believe you. You can't talk about it because nobody will believe you. They'll say you're crazy. They'll say you're delusional. They'll say that they'll lock you up. If you see the hive mind and nobody else around you can see it, and you start talking about it, they're going to say you're a conspiracy theorist. You're delusional. You need to get an exorcism. When you can see the psychopath and nobody else can see him, the psychopath says it's game on. The hive mind, the Borg hive mind is game on. It's a mind game. It's MK Ultra to the hilt. Can anybody hear me? He's crazy. He's delusional. He lost his mind. He needs to be locked up. He needs to take a chill pill. I'll give you an example. One time about 5 years ago, I had a renter, and I noticed these two renters didn't know each other. And they were in two different houses, two different locations. They didn't know each other. They're both gone now. She's gone, he's gone. It's been a long time, maybe 4 years ago. And I don't even remember who it was right now. If I thought about it, I could figure it out. So one day, she did something crazy. It was like in the morning or something. I went, and then I get a call from the other renter, did the same thing. Something similar, something almost exactly the same. I can't remember what it was right now. And I thought, how's that even possible? How can two people who don't know each other be doing the exact same thing and affecting your world in the same way? Because it's a hive, it's a fractal hologram, and all the saints think the same. All those with the mind of Christ think the same. They're one. And the hive mind thinks the same. They're the Antichrist. There's Christ, the mind of Christ, and there's the Antichrist mind. It's the hive. And it's a fractal. And it's a hologram. And it's game on. And if nobody tells you about it, you'll think you're crazy because you see it. You can actually see it when people are going down the highway, the way they drive. You'll see a pattern. Somebody wants to pull out in front of you. You go down the block, somebody else wants to pull out in front of you. You can see it in the weather. You can see it in the birds. I removed some food out of my front yard, and the birds got mad at me, and one came at me because I got rid of their food. I'm the one that put the food there. So I drive about 2 miles away, and I get a bird attack my car. It's the hive. It's a fractal holographic reality. And if you think I'm joking, how would I even come up to this? How would I even conclude this? Where would I even pull that out? I can't think outside of the script. Where would I grab that from? If the bees have a hive, even the trees have a hive. The trees, in April, they start to lose their those little helicopter seeds. All the trees do the same thing. It's a fractal, people. It's a hologram, and it's a hive mind. Or it's the mind of Christ. This is why people say, well, I was just thinking that, and I came across your channel. I was just thinking that. I came across your message. I just thought about that. I was just thinking about it and you said it. Yeah, exactly. Hello. Welcome to the real world. You think everything's disconnected, and it's not. Everything's connected spiritually. It looks disconnected in the natural because there's so many variables in the natural, but there's no disconnect. None at all.